Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about my top 5 favorite Warframes. And with no surprises, when someone talks about Godframe, he means Hydroid. And this is my Hydroid right here, colored as Redbeard. He is holding Harpack the harpoon gun, and he is definitely ready to get some more resource drops with those tentacles. I mean, the main reason you would want to play this Warframe is because of the tentacles. Come on, let's face it. Coming up next is Ash Prime. Ash Prime is the badass in Warframe. He's that frame that teleports around, does massive amounts of damage, and secures all the kills from your teammates. And now with the new Acolyte mod body count, you are able to have a much longer combo multiplier timer on your Bladestorm. Alright, let me just go ahead and show you really quick. Level 75 Corrupted Moas. Let's go ahead and get 20 of them. Just give me a sec while I do my thing here. Yeah. Oh, this is nothing. I just used Bladestorm all the way back there, and I magically fly around the map killing everything. What's awesome is I get to teleport back to my original position like a badass. Now let's go check. Equipped it with heavy CC and humongous amounts of damage. Here is the Nova Prime. It is absolutely no surprise that she would make this list because she is not only very effective in missions, but she also looks good. This time we'll use 20 level 75 Corrupted Heavy Gunners. To prove my point, we're just going to go ahead and use M Prime right on top of the stage and wait for it to eventually reach every corner of the simulacrum. Now, as you can see, they are all affected by M Prime. Let's just go ahead and finish them off with Antimatter Drop. Boom. Now, the Antimatter Drop usually only takes one shot to charge up with the Sancti Tigress. However, in this video, I couldn't get all the pellets to focus on the Antimatter. Oh, by the way, some of you might not know this, but you can actually control the direction the ball is floating with your mouse cursor. But enough of Nova Prime, it's time to talk about Sara M Prime. Now this is a awesome looking Warframe. I mean, look at her, she just looks gorgeous. But on top of all that, she is a very deadly Warframe. She's one of those Warframes that can kill a bunch of enemies even without weapons. To prove my point here, I'm only using a rank 1 Torrid. So the Torrid is not going to be doing the damage, it's merely going to be used to proc the spores on top of the enemies. What you can also do is simply cast the spore on the enemy directly and give them a Torrid shot. Since the Torrid has an AoE gas damage effect, it will proc the spores immediately and cause all of them to be viral and toxic proc. With these two procs both applied to the enemy, you are basically ready to cast your miasma to maximize your damage. But of course you can also use Molt to make that damage even higher. So here comes Saren Demonstration 2.0. Just to be honest with you, I'm actually not that good with the combo just yet, but here's how it looks like. Oh, just to remind you, my Torrid is rank 1, so this is miasma talking, not the Torrid. Now, were there flaws in my execution of the combo? Yes, there were, but for now, you get the idea. Last but not least is Loki Prime. Loki just had to make the list because being able to stay invisible for 30 something seconds is just the most OP thing in the game. And if you add Irradiating Disarm to him, all of a sudden you have one of the strongest CC abilities in the entire game. Not to mention that his skill set allows him to excel in any type of mission. Loki is definitely the go-to frame when you're trying to speedrun some missions and farm for stuff like Ducats. This is because Loki has the highest base movement speed in the game. Plus, he can stay invisible while he's trying to focus on the objective. Next, I will show you what's good about irradiating disarm. So now we have a bunch of freaking napalms that are usually the most annoying thing in the mission, and all we need to do to counter them as Loki is to press 4. All of a sudden, all of their missile launchers turn into glow sticks permanently. Now, if you have irradiating disarm like I do, they will also be radiation procs, and that may cause them to hit each other. Of course, if you get close enough, they'll target you because you're the highest priority. But on top of all that, you get to disable the abilities of certain enemies. I didn't really do a lot of research on that, but I guess we can safely take Wiki's word for it. That's all for this video, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If your favorite Warframe wasn't mentioned in this video, don't worry about it. It's probably because it's too strong. And if I mention it in this video, it might cause it to get nerfed. And no, Valkyrie is not OP. That's perfectly normal for a melee only Warframe. But anyways guys, if you want to see more content like this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support really means a lot to me. Thanks for watching.